Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. And I'm so excited you tuned in to our episodes here from Vive in Los Angeles. Today, I have the privilege of having Peter Micca with us again. He's the managing partner at Caduceus Capital. Peter, great to see you, man.
So great to see you again. I mean, it's a great ecosystem. It's invigorating. Love to see new innovation, and great to be here with you again.
Yeah. It's always good to connect. This is kind of like our reunion every year.
A little bit. Love to get together for dinner in New York once.
Yeah. We got to do that. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, for people that don't know about Caduceus, share a little bit about the fund and work that you guys do, as well as kind of a little background on yourself.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. Look, I mean, I spent a career at Deloitte. I founded, led, and scaled their digital health technology practice. Had a real opportunity to go on the investor side with a group of individuals who, we think are really creating an ecosystem more than just capital. Our mantra is it takes more than capital to scale a business. Takes the right people, the right level of acceleration and launch capabilities, the right go-to-market strategy. And we're seeing that as a major theme here. We wrote a piece around channel partnerships and the importance of having the right channel partnerships to take your product, service, or solution to market. We continue to believe that. Organizations want to see your ability to scale. They want to see a level of path to profitability. Investors, including ourselves, are writing bigger checks and getting a little more discerning around the solution, the path to profitability, the problem you're solving in the ecosystem. Our perspective is that technology is important. It's the ticket to the game, so to speak. But increasingly more and more value is attributable in a transaction to channel partnerships and your ability to scale a business, faster, cheaper, and better. At least on the digital side, right? In today's world, three smart folks from MIT can replicate an AI model, and so that's no longer the moat that it used to be in kind of emerging companies. So we're seeing that as a big theme. We're seeing that channel partnership capabilities and many of the companies that we're seeing today. We're looking for deal flow. We're looking for great ideas. We like digital health capabilities that bring healthcare closer to the consumer, disrupt the market in a way that empowers the physician, the consumer, gives physicians tools they need to do their job effectively, get better outcomes, bend the cost curve, lower costs for healthcare organizations in general.
That's great. Well, you guys are definitely making an impact. And tell me about your portcos. Like how many you guys looking at right now? And a little more.
We're closing up our accelerator here. Applications are in at Caduceus Capital. And it's an early stage accelerator. We bring early stage organizations to Nashville, very curated. We expose them to not only our partners, but our limited partners. A fair number of our investors are actually healthcare organizations. We think that's a differentiator for us. It allows us to put some of these organizations in front of our limited partners, can give them a sense of what's important, what they would need, and the solutions that they need to advance their organizations. And so, big part of our strategy.
That's fantastic. So, as you were walking around the show floor, what are some things that stood out to you as red flags?
Yeah. Look, organizations that kind of brand themselves as an AI company as opposed to a solution on a particular big issue in healthcare. If you're not dealing with the big rocks in healthcare, access, affordability, and the like, social determinants of health, empowering the consumer and the physician, you're not hitting the chord, so to speak. We personally like robotic technologies. We like sensing capabilities. Some technologies, frankly, that kind of even transcends the healthcare ecosystem and are applicable to other organizations, leads to kind of incremental value and capabilities over time.
Interesting. So are you guys also looking at med tech, or are you mainly health tech?
Well, so as a strategy, we typically steer away from organizations that require full-fledged FDA approval.
Okay.
So active pharmaceutical ingredients and drug development is not our focus. We do see the convergence between medical devices and digital health technologies. And so digital and med device capabilities that have a SaaS component that empowers the physician are things that we will look at, and we encourage you all to apply and hopefully take advantage of the capabilities and scale that we've built at Caduceus Capital.
That's great, Peter. Well, look, man, always enjoy connecting with you here at this event. As you look ahead, it's late February. As you look ahead at the end of the year, what's around the corner? What do businesses and organizations need to be thinking about?
Yeah, so we're closing our fund here in March. I think as you go into the summer, organizations really need to start thinking about the next operating cycle. I encourage founders of organizations to think about the impact that they could have to budget neutrality over a 6 to 9 month period, and then a sense of profitability over a year period. Your audience are CFOs of healthcare organizations, and they really need to understand the ROI and the payback in real terms and what it means to them qualitatively and quantitatively. And I have to say, I love your name, Outcomes Rocket. I think it really gets to the essence of what's important in our marketplace and ecosystem. We see you everywhere, and we're privileged to be part of this.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Really appreciate that. And for everybody with us, make sure you check out the show notes. And by the way, on the show notes, Peter, how can they get in touch with you and Caduceus?
Yeah, it's all on our website, Caduceus Capital, and all of our partners are there, all of our solutions, our capabilities, our points of view, our insights. The channel partnership piece that I referred to, is there as well. We try to create a kind of a thoughtful piece every quarter. We're also rolling out an ambassador network program. It's intended to kind of curate a small number of like-minded investors that are kind of part of our ecosystem. The theory is share transactions, share deals, co-invest when needed, and be part of an ecosystem to help support the future of health.
That's fantastic. Well, there you have it, folks. Check those ways to get in touch with Peter in the show notes. Thank you all for tuning in. And Peter, always good to see you.
Thank you, sir.